Hello everyone, you okay? Happy New Year to all. This is Red Pill Phil, and no need for alarm. This is not a scene out of Blair Witch. I'm just out killing a bit of time, taking my niece's family dog for a walk whilst everyone gets ready, because you know what women are like, they take forever. I was up, had breakfast and on it. So that aside, I hope you're all doing good. I was just reading a couple more articles in regards to the terror attack that happened over New Year in Manchester, where a man of 25 years of age went on a rampage at Victoria Station, stabbing a man and a lady in the 50s/60s, and also stabbing a police officer. Now, the man in question has been detained under the Mental Health Act. Now, they said in the beginning, because he had said Allah Akbar and also reference to long live the caliphate, although nobody officially apparently has took responsibility for this, they have to kind of define it as terrorism because he's done that. Now, he's a 25 year of age young lad. He's been detained under mental health. Now, what worries me is, under mental health, they're not allowed to question him, or only when the doctors deem fit. Now, we don't know what information they've got out of him at this point. What we do know is that they've actively come out recently and said that they don't believe in the latter stages he was working with anyone else. Now, that's all great. That is all fantastic. But that doesn't say anything about what he was doing in the early stages, and who he could have been working with, who he could have been talking to, who he could have been influenced by, who he could have been manipulated by. Whoa! Just got taken out by this big old dog. Apparently it's a Beaujemon with the weirdest set of back paws you've ever seen. Beautiful dog. But so you don't know what, they're not saying too much. Now, that's just my opinion. I mean, what do you think about that? Also, you've got the family of the perpetrator. They seem to have been closed down now, because with the articles I've been reading, which are pretty much a standard, they're like copy and pasted from newspaper to newspaper. But, you do get little clippets of different information from each one. Now, with the family in question, they're not denouncing radical Islam in any way. They're quite appreciative that he's been taken in under the Mental Health Act, but they're not actually saying whether he had any mental health issues. They're just honestly going off the advice of the police and saying very little. Now, if it was me, even if I couldn't talk about it, albeit being an investigation, I would certainly allay people's fears by totally devouring any radicalisation. And within this article, it almost kind of says, well, don't jump to conclusions. Well, how are you not supposed to jump to any conclusions if you're not being totally transparent? Has this guy just been totally under the radar at 25 years of age? Now he's a nutter, you can't deem it really as terrorism, so let's just brush it under the carpet. He's on his own, he's just lost his head. Is that going to be the mantra for every attack that goes under the guise of terrorism? Because you can't deny it, because the guy says Allah, but then he's a nutter, then let's not talk about it, hence no problem with radical Islam. Is that what you want people to think? Because if you're doing that to people, then people are not that stupid, surely. Just some thoughts, guys, while I'm walking this big old frigging rhino. Oh, jeez. And this has been culled. Hey? Look at this. Just, you've gone from beauty to the beast, as it were. But this is Red Pill Phil. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What you think. I've probably got more to say on it, but I'm sure it'll go on and on, this story. The lack of transparency is what really gets me. Just looking at it from afar, that is. Looking at it from afar. But I guess we're going to find out as we go on. But it just does seem to be the same old story, doesn't it? You know? Alright guys, love you all, even the pissing haters.